gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Yogventures as the music just ends. Alpha version 3. What's included in alpha? Lots of things. One of them was the music itself, which is starting up again. Hey, look at that. As well as I'll show this now, if I can edit, a start screen. So now it actually shows some art, the company logo, winter cool, all that good stuff. What else is in here? Well, let's hit F5. Oops, wrong button. Just the coolest guy ever, ain't I? Anyway, so if you notice in the upper, well, aside from sips there, if you look to the left, now that I'm in first person, here, I could actually use the mouth. Anyways, here's a bunch of new options. One of them is now character. So they're trying to create a little menu, kind of a UI system. A new UI rather, excuse me. So you could choose characters as well as blocks. So I'll get to that in a second. First, they actually have some presets here of the characters. So there's honeydew, zephos. The ladies aren't exactly there yet. Duncan, Sips, as you saw, and Shin, who needs some work too. Martin, and oh no wait, excuse me. Griswold is what I was after. And again, let's do Griswold with glasses. Anyways, so just there, new character options. By the way, I noticed when you hit C, which is still there for characters, you still customize, do your own like you did, and there's a save as option, which doesn't seem to work yet, but it's an indication that you could soon create characters, save them as, so you could import them onto the map, like a character map, adventure map, so you could create NPCs the way you want them to look and save them and then import them into the scene as you want, is the way I imagine that's working. Also, you could also save your own skin type. So yeah, just something I noticed there. I'm imagining that's what's being implemented. Anyways, that's there. Now on to the next things with you saw here, which is materials. So let me go back to first person. So by the way, so since I'm in first person, I no longer have my mouse unless I hit control, which lets me choose here. So now that frees up my mouse, as you see, to choose whatever I want. Let's do rubies. So there you go. So now I could choose that. Also, if you look, oops, excuse me, wrong one. Control lets me do that. Excuse me, forget what I just said. Alt lets me do this. Control, if you look down below me, what happened to my mouse? There we go. Control actually lets me, and this is a big plus. I mean, so I could, it freezes my screen and I can move and do that as wherever it's such a great thing. It makes building so much easier that I no longer have to move my character to where I want to build a block. It just I mean, it's so simplistic and genius. Anyways, if I hit Alt, it lets me do that. If I hit Control, it lets me do this. So that's the difference there. Anyway, so as I hold Alt here, there's also a menu now that lets you choose all the different shapes. Down here, spear and not spear, excuse me. The ball and beyond is new shapes. So if I scroll up, by the way, the scroll wheel on your mouse will work like this. You could actually choose all these different shapes now. Roof tiles, shingles, all that good stuff, windows there. All the new shapes. So again, an interesting way that lets you choose without cycling through T and Y. It's so much simpler. I love it, love it, love it. Now, the next thing, if you notice, let me actually get rid of that. Oh no, hold on. Let me actually choose something here. So again, Alt, let me just choose the block. There you go. So now I have the block. If I hit B again, by the way, I'm using B to bring it back and forth. Let me go over that again. B for the blocks, M for that, and I don't think there's shortcuts just yet for the characters, but let's see. Now, if you notice in the lower left-hand corner, it says build mode single. What that means is if I hold Control, it just builds one. Now, if I hit F2, excuse me, F2, there we go. It says column now. What that means is it does this. Let's build one over here. it builds all the way up to where the character is in flight mode. So, see, and I made a mistake there. It's as simple as if I go back to pickaxe and get right there. There, it undoes everything up to the player. So if I do M again, Alt, Ruby, M again to get rid of that. Let's see, where are you? There we go. Hit Control, and I'm back to building. So again, I'm building a giant tower in a matter of seconds, where back in the old way of just one single click for a block would take forever. So there you go. There's a simple block here. I made a what would be a tower for a castle. So this would be one of the corners where the guard tower would be. Made that. Also, you could do it with different shapes. Those are the balls. A giant tower of it. So yeah, so column, again, I can't say how much I'm enjoying that. That's going to make massive builds so much simpler. They said they're going to implement more build modes. I imagine there's going to be one where, say, vertical, as it were, or horizontal, whichever, where all the way from there to where the character is, it'll make a one line flat. So it could make roofs so much easier that way. Oh, anyways, and so you did say there are going to be different build modes implemented. Now, on to what I've been building so far. I'm going to do some more builds, and I would love suggestions on what you would like to see build. Giant castles of sorts, any particular castle, whatever. I'll actually try to build in game, but for now, I just want to show you what I've been working on. The Frug gun is one of them. Oh, by the way, before I get to that, right here, this was my latest version of Plinko. Let me go to bomb mode. And the problem with it is the bomb physics have changed in that they no longer last as long as they did. So in there is a spike where, so this has 4 different places it can go, but as you can see, the bombs all disappear before they go anywhere, which is understandable. That was kind of a pre-alpha glitch I was exploiting to play games with. But back to what I was saying, the bombs though, and these new trees, look at that. It just looks kind of just fun to fly through. It almost looks realistic. I mean, like an actual force. Anyways, the bombs are now back, and we can now use them for trees. This makes front yard work so much easier. You know, just imagine if you could just throw bombs at the tree and trim the hedges that way. So yeah, there you go. Even knock down the saplings. Haha. Anyways, oh, that looks nice with the shadow there. So that's why I haven't been doing Plinko builds, but I've been trying a Frug gun. Basically, what this is, as the music gets really dramatic, you put a Frug here, so that, and have only one out, in theory. So that way, all the stuff shoots out like a shotgun when you do the Frug firework. Again, if I do control, I could choose where I put the Frugs, and let me lower myself so I can move in position, and let me get the bombs ready. Oop, I don't think they were in there. Yeah, there we go. So it's more of a popcorn effect this way. It doesn't shoot out as much as it does overflowing. So yeah, not exactly the explosion I was looking for, but still kind of interesting little overflow issue. Like I said, Frug popcorn almost. But while I was testing in here, actually, one thing when I was testing in here, I found out they shoot straight up too if you let them. One actually shot up. Oh, it was good 5-10 seconds before it landed again. It was fun. But if I put a Frug, oh, let's do 10 here. Actually, let me get high so they don't run. If you do some Frugs here, it's P by the way to spawn Frugs again. Alright, get the bombs. And look, I made one. So over to the right, that tower there, I made a gray stone. I was thinking I could set up Frugs on towers and have like a bunch of holes around them with different point values. So there, if I'm making the hole, that's a no, I didn't make any. So it'd be like a, what is that, Plinko ball or no, oh, made one right in the hole there. I'm talking about the tower over there, by the way. Yeah, so I could actually set up an arcade game where you get points based on how many blocks you get in various holes. Oh, just tons of fun I could have exploiting some of these pre-alpha bugs. Or, excuse me, alpha. We are in alpha. Oh, but still, what's amazing about all this is that we are Sorry. What's amazing is this has begun looking more and more like a fully fleshed game. It's just starting to show signs of it. It's still not there, of course. This is alpha. We got to remember, this is still alpha. Still the basic game. They haven't implemented a lot of what they want just yet. But it's starting to come together. It's starting to look and feel more and more like a game. So this, again, I'm just excited about the column mode. If nothing else, it just should make massive builds so much easier. I'm excited about this. I just can't wait. And that actually brings me to the end of the video as the sun goes down behind the tower. Let me actually... There you go. Nice. Anyways, suggestions. What I should try to build, what you would like to see. Maybe some fun bomb games you'd like to see me try now that the bombs have a shorter range. I can't do golf anymore like I did before. But just suggestions, general fun. What giant building you'd like to see build. And not only that, the next release in a couple weeks I think should be available for more of the general public, more of the backers who have backed. And soon here, he's still having some issues with multiplayer, so I don't know how much longer before that comes, but that'd be fun. We could actually play with other people, build together, share ideas, so I'm looking forward to that too. Anyways, as the sun goes down, I should close this video. I'm just rambling because I'm excited. This is fun. The column build just alone is such a genius idea. Simplistic in its nature, yet it opens up so much possibility in massive building. So again, suggestions be nice. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.